You guys are just gonna start off with, you're gonna take a little break out of your day and just stretch out. So go ahead and lift up your arms. Lift up your arms, bring them to heart center and tuck your tummies in tight, squeeze. And you're gonna hold here for a minute for me. And just do that one more time with a nice straight back. And then bring it through. And then round your back, round your back. And up you go, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab a chair because you guys could be in a chair. You could do this standing or not standing. So you're gonna go up, and then down, and then through. Up, and then down, and then through. Now next, we're gonna go head, back, shoulder, down to chest, shoulder, back, neck. One more. We'll go like this, and then we'll go down. Chin to chest is a very good exercise for the back, actually. Sometimes we get really sore from all the computer work we do. And then shoulders up, shoulders down, up, and a big shoulder stretch coming next to you guys. We're gonna lift up, and you're gonna take one arm behind you, doesn't matter which, and the other arm meets the other fingertips. You guys can see me. My chair's on wheels. I don't know if you guys have that struggle at home, but if you do, be very careful.
Wait, how did you know to like fall? Wait, he died? Does he go like this? He just
stand by the door. He made me go get part of his bed.
So he actually dies.
Then we'll go ahead and switch. And if you guys can't grab yet, it's totally fine. Just keep trying every day, and eventually you'll be able to grab. And again, I appreciate your patience. I was trying with the Wi-Fi, and I had so much trouble connecting to the Wi-Fi. I finally did, so that was a huge win for me. Huge. This is really comfortable if you guys just relax here. And then, of course, we're going to do the stretching for the hips, for the hip mobility. That was more like back and shoulder mobility. And another thing you guys can do is isolations. So we go to the side, the front, the side, the back. And we'll go both directions when we do this, when we isolate. Isolate your body, almost like you're going to go hip hop dance.
Well, that's okay. We have wine with lasagna that's good. There's lunch meat and cheese.
And side, back, side. And then we will switch. Yeah, healthy back is super important. Healthy, healthy shoulders, healthy back. Keep on going.
When we go eat, we'll take home. We'll be eating those bratwursts for a while.
All right, and then just a simple twist often makes us feel better. And then we're going to switch to the other side.
I ate a whole bagel. That's not like me.
Now let's go ahead and stretch. So let's take our foot front, one of our feet front. This is my left. This is my right, and you guys are gonna do a proper lunge. So a proper lunge is, of course, like, ideally, you have a 90-degree angle between your front knee and your back and your heel there. And then here you have a 90-degree angle between your hip and your knee. So as you can see, that's a little bit challenging, but if you squeeze your glute, you'll feel a stretch right here in your quad. So this is a huge this is a huge quad stretch. Quad stretch and hip flexor. And our hip flexors often get tight. We don't have to spend a lot of time here because this is a challenging stretch, but what you guys want to do is tuck your core right here, very strong. This core right here is very, very strong, very tucked, very mighty core. All right, and then you're gonna go ahead and switch sides. So you're gonna tuck it here. Tuck it here. Whoops. You guys can see I'm in a lunge. You have a really strong front leg. Squeeze here. Feel a stretch right here throughout your quad. Oh, fun fact. When we sit, our quads end up getting shortened. So we end up with shortened muscles, which we don't want to do that. So that stretching them out is very important. So you're just gonna stretch this quad.
That's why I did pretty stretchy.
Make sure you stretch your quads throughout the day. Every day would be good if you guys stretched your quad and your hips, hip flexors. I haven't done this with you guys before. I like to mix it up. You take one of your feet. This is my right foot going over my left knee. Taking care not to bring that left knee over that left foot. Keeping those hips nice and square, coming down. You're in a bit of a squat here. You're gonna feel, as long as you're pushing that, not pushing, but as long as you're feeling your knee pull down a bit, this is actually going to stretch out your hips really well. And this is what we wanna do. We wanna stretch out our hips really well. They get tight from sitting. And then you're gonna change here. Right here. Breathe. All right, you guys are doing good. And that's good. And then we're gonna do some more right here with the full body. So go ahead and take your arm, drop that shoulder and reach. And then switch. All right, this is good, guys. Now, we're gonna do a twist for the back. So this, you're gonna take, this is my left foot. You're gonna go into kind of a deep lunge. That foot in the back there is planted flat. And you're just gonna twist. And then from there, come into a triangle pose where you're here. Triangle pose.
Oh, yeah, you got all these.
I know, and then I brought some big mac and cheese.
And then we relax over to the other side. Nice deep lunge here. Don't let that knee go past that toe, of course. And just a little twist. Twist, and then back into that triangle.
Oh, you want Tristan? But I brought some. I love this thing so much. The best one is from Window.
Okay, so you guys are awesome. Now this next one here, keep your knees nice and soft. And I always bring up the hip opener, open up that hip by just either keeping your foot right at your ankle or moving it above your knee. This tree pose, relaxing the thigh. Thigh's not doing the work, it's like the knees doing the work. And then you're just gonna bring the hand to heart center just for balance purposes. We wanna try to be balanced and strong. And then we're gonna go sliding it down again, and going on the other side. You guys can stand like this if ever you're washing dishes or you're bored, you have nothing to do, you're just standing around. Yeah, right, since when, huh? And then you can just do this to open up your hips. It's actually a good exercise. It's the tree pose in yoga, though I have to be careful because I'm not a yoga instructor. But maybe someday. So yeah, go ahead and open up, keep those hips nice and square, tuck the core tight when you do that, of course, always. And then just one more stretch for a healthy back. I encourage you guys, keep your legs a couple shoulder widths apart when you do this, and you're literally just gonna come forward. Let yourself hang over. Let yourself hang over. And then that right hand is at the right foot. Then you're gonna lift up and look at those fingertips. Woo! Lift up, good, get a good stretch. I will improve the blocking on Thursday. I apologize, you guys can't see the full me, the full body me. But this is hopefully still very much benefiting you in this deep stretch. Right here. And again, these are stretches you guys can do. Hold them for a little longer, depending on how you're feeling. It's nice because you'll feel it in your thigh, you'll feel it in your outer thigh, you'll feel it in this outer part of your calf, you'll feel it in your back, and it'll just make you feel amazing. You guys did an amazing job. Thank you again for your patience. I made up the time.